This is the DTM Recommentator, bringing you all of the Dan McDonald news you can stand. Anytime Dan says something I agree with, I'll be sure to take note of it. Anytime Dan contradicts himself, I'll be all over it. Anytime Dan brings out the big guns, I will let you know and keep you updated. So here we go! Okay, here's a video from Dan that you really should hear about. It's very worthy of commentating. I know that I've said I'd commentate on every one of his videos, just for people who don't have the time to watch all of his videos. But it turns out, even I don't have the time. This is a big one. The Woodstock Fruit Festival controversy.
Anyways, I saw the video from Mike Arnstein this morning and Megan Elizabeth, and I thought that was a really great video. I want to thank Mike and Megan for the nice things that they said about me. What is one of the best events of the year if you're interested in health and education?
And pause right there. What could I say? What should I say? What should I not say about that? Yeah, there's some health stuff in there. I'm just being funny. It's funny health stuff. Yeah, just the other day I said, oh, the festival's a great thing. I just have a couple problems with it. Post your guesses below. What are my problems with the festival? I'll be giving more hints during the festival.
And I have a lot of really great friends there, people that inspire me. And the cool thing is that everyone's so different, and I think that that should be embraced.
He says our differences should be embraced. Well, wouldn't he like that? Sure, everyone would have liked that. On the other hand, over 50% of the pioneers disagree with that.
I went on a very, very, very high-fat diet for about a year. And in the beginning, it really balanced me out quite a bit. And then I began to notice that it was a bit too much.
A bit.
And so now I'm back, moving back into back and letting the pendulum swing a bit, because I never found any balance with this raw food diet.
He talks later about how he would not incorporate any cooked food because raw is law. Yet he's never found balance. And he's making a living teaching this diet. I have balance. I'm balancing right now. I'm balancing on my belly, my knees. And I have great balance. This diet's no problem. Of course, I have never been on a very, 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 very high-fat diet. That's just. I don't want to judge. But I almost used an adjective.
Said when you cook, freeze, and rot your food, when you eat cooked, frozen, and rotten food, you cook, freeze, and rot your body also. That was one of the statements in the Gospel of Peace that really stuck out in my mind. And now after 14...
I agree with that. And yes, cooked foods presents problems for the body. But a lot of things do. Just anything unnatural, like pesticides. Does he eat any pesticides? Certain kinds of foods, like nuts and seeds, are not optimum, and they cause disturbances in the body. And I remember the days, the 2 years, where I just was too focused on raw being the most important thing, and not thinking about other things. But now, years later, I take this approach. What has a little cooked food done to someone? Has it given them diseases? Does it kill them? We know what a very, very, very high-fat diet can do. A lot of fat is not optimum for the human body.
Fruit is the best food for mankind from 14 years of experience. And now what's interesting is that I am living a low-fat, raw vegan lifestyle. I do eat honey. I do not apologize for that in any way, shape, or form. I will use bee pollen.
That was all a surprise. Now you can see why I wanted to make this video. So now he's back to low fat. Maybe 80, 10, 10, maybe.